I made it to Omaha and I started walking around the shopping complex, but actually I was informed by the owner that their location has moved. It is now just up the road. Hey, I'm so glad we made it in. First, let's check out this beautiful, lovely shade of green. This yarn is Uptown Bamboo DK. It is from Universal Yarns. It is anti-pilling acrylic. There's 100 grams and 284 yards in a skein. I think someone could make a really beautiful project with these yarns. Just so that you guys can enjoy these different colors in all of their glory, I'm going to pan down a little bit. I'm really loving this green that I showed you, along with these yellows and this nice soft coral. Very beautiful. Woolly Mammoth Yarns has some great decor, including various types of woolly mammoths. I'm also loving these amigurumi dolls. It's Ariel. She's so beautiful, you guys. I really like how there's these little beads hanging down from her fin. There's another amigurumi doll next to Ariel, and seated in this rocking chair is a little plushie wearing a sweater. Some of these mannequins are wearing lovely hand-knit hats. Over here, I saw something that I've never seen in my life, and that is bamboo pop. I believe this is also from Universal Yarns, and I say that because I've seen bamboo pop sock, but not regular bamboo pop. I'm really interested in this colorway called Ebb and Flow. I really like the browns and the teals. Very nice. It is from Universal Yarn. That is correct. It's 50% cotton, 50% bamboo. I bet you could make a really lovely summer top with some of this. This colorway I also think is really nice. It is called Blueberry Swirl. Looks like bamboo pop has 292 yards in a 100 gram skein. Bamboo pop comes in some nice saturated solids as well. This one is called Super Pink. I love it. Let's take a look at this Cotton Supreme yarn. It is also from Universal Yarn. This one is in a black colorway. It is a yarn that is made in Turkey by a company based in North Carolina. The colorway is colorway 501 black. There are 180 yards and 100 gram skein, and it's 100% cotton. Woolly Mammoth Yarns does have some project bags available, so once you've got your yarn, you can take it out with you in your own special bag. Okay, you guys, I was immediately attracted to these really unique, interesting looking yarns. This one is called Creative Bubble Print, it looks like, by Rico Designs. I cannot find the yardage or colorway name on the label, but I do see that everything marked with a red slash is 40% off. And guess what, you guys? Everything in this basket is 40% off. I'm thinking that I'm going to be taking some of this yarn home because why the heck not? It's also a little reminiscent of some other scrubby type yarn that I got to work with recently. However, this has more of a base yarn to it, whereas the Stitch Soak Scrub was more of just a nylon chain. Above these clearance baskets are actually some beautiful hand-dyed yarns. These yarns are hand-dyed by Diana herself. Diana is the owner here at Woolly Mammoth Yarns. Wow, it says the yarn brought the mammoths back to life. The skein here has 600 yards. It is in the colorway Grape Slushy, and it is a sock weight yarn. It is composed of 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. Again, this is the Woolly Mammoth Yarns in-house brand. I really like this light peach colorway right here. I wanted to show you this spring bouquet colorway. This is also from Woolly Mammoth Yarns, and it's in a little bit of a chunkier yarn. It is an Aran weight. Over here are some more beautiful colorways, also from Woolly Mammoth Yarn. Check out these gorgeous yellows and this like nice coral colorway right up here. I love it. The colorway is called Corals. This sea green is also really speaking to me. We are definitely seeing a variety of awesome colorways. Up here we have some neutrals as well as some warmer tones and some blues. You guys, it looks like I got a customer's feet in the shot, but it is not. It is the mannequin, and I just wanted to show you this awesome yarn from Barocco. It looks like it is called macroeconomics. Okay, sorry, that's definitely the name of a class that I think I took in high school. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. Anyways, this yarn is obviously pretty chunky. Let's see, it is 50% wool, 40% acrylic, 10% alpaca, and there's 112 yarns in one of these big skeins. 112 yards rather, not 112 yarns. Only if you cut it. Over here, there's this lovely blue colorway, and you guys, I checked the label, it is a number 7. Over here is a gorgeous sample shawl I just wanted to show you. And there's also these gorgeous decorative daisies, I almost missed them. Above this selection of colorwork wool, perhaps, you will also find some gorgeous little trinkets. I think the owner might be a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. There's also a little bit of Coraline paraphernalia, as well as some needles and crochet hooks. Let's check out some of this yarn. Oh my goodness, it says in case of emergency break glass, and then there's all these little like yarn scraps. Okay, let's look at some of these little skeins of wool. This one is from Keens. It is 100% British wool made in the UK. Okay, it's only a 25-gram skein. Very cool. And it will tell you what type of sheep it is made from as well on the label. I don't quite see a yardage, but it does say it is a 25-gram skein. So keep that in mind, especially if you're ordering online. You guys, it looks like it is Halloween. It looks like Halloween. Don't look back and say I should have bought that yarn. Okay, I got distracted by the cool display items again. This is another little tiny skein of wool. It is from Marie Wallen. It says British breeds RN raw. Very cool. I'm sure Diana at Woolly Mammoth can help you with all your wool needs. Over here, sitting in this lovely macrame hammock, are some gorgeous pom-poms. Would look great on top of a hand knit or hand crocheted hat. And over here is some more wool. This wool is from Jameson and Smith, and it is going to be the 2-ply jumper weight Shetland wool from the Shetland Islands. So beautiful. There's a lot of gorgeous colorways here, and there's also this lace weight wool. Let's see what it's made of. It is 1-ply cobweb weight, 50% real Shetland wool, 50% lamb's wool. And it's made in the UK. Very nice. Very cool. I could see someone making some gorgeous colorwork mitts with these lovely wool yarns right here on display. There's some neutrals as well as some really nice colors. Here we have some greens. You know I love the greens. This one here is going to be the Shetland Supreme Jumper Weight. Let's check out the label just a little bit. It looks like there are 188 yards. Here we are again looking at this lovely like grass green colorway. Below it we have black and purple. This white seems to be undyed wool. Moving on down this section, we see some lovely Barocco vintage yarns. They've got some really nice saturated colors in Barocco vintage. This is going to be an acrylic wool blend. It's 52% acrylic, 40% wool, and 8% nylon. It is a number 4 weight yarn. Looks like each of these skeins has 218 yards in total. Over here we have another gorgeous yarn from Universal Yarn. This one is called Dunescape. Looks like it is made of 57% cotton, 30% viscose, and 13% linen. There are 262 yards in a skein. Moving over here, we see a vibrant selection of Barocco vintage sock. This is obviously a sock weight yarn. It is made in Peru with 52% acrylic, 40% wool, and 8% nylon. It's a number 1 weight yarn. Again, we said it's a sock yarn. In each 100 gram skein, there's going to be 437 yards of sock weight yarn. Over here, we've got something really interesting. You guys, I'm doing the voiceover right now, and I really wish I had picked up some of this Bamboo Bloom hand paints because I think it's gorgeous. All right, it's 48% rayon from bamboo, 44% wool, and 8% acrylic. I think these colorways are so unique, stunning, stunning, stunning. This one is called Bonsol, color 311. All right, everyone, you know I'm going to want to show you some more of these gorgeous colorways in this Bamboo Bloom hand paints from Universal Yarn. So let's check out this one. In this one, there's some beautiful teals, but also some warmer colors like orange and red as well. It looks like there are going to be 154 yards in a skein, and I'm having a little trouble reading the colorway name on this one. It begins with an A. So lovely. So, so lovely. It's arigato. Arigato. Over here, we've got another gorgeous colorway, this one looking a bit more feminine with some pink, and this colorway has a bit of a rainbow vibe going on. This one is reminiscent of the sky with some blue, white, and yellow. I believe the colorway name is Nagano. There are some more gorgeous colorways down at the bottom of the shelf. This gorgeous colorway, for example, is called Precious Jade. If you follow my channel, you know this is exactly the type of colorway I love. I really appreciate this neutral skein as well. Let's check it out just a bit. At Woolly Mammoth Yarns, Diana also carries a whimsical wood, and she has some really fascinating colorways like this pink and purple. This is going to be a fingering weight sock yarn, and it is 400 yards, 100% superwash merino. My kids asked me what it was like growing up in the 80s, so I took their phones and turned the internet off. This beautiful apple-colored neon green yarn is also from a whimsical wood. This here is the colorway Eerie Glow. There are 437 yards in a skein. I just brought you back to the Uptown DK section to enjoy this beautiful lily colorway. It is color number 102. And again, just stunning, all the different colorways in this brand. Very cool. There's some variegated skeins. Over here, I found some hardcore sheep's wool, you guys. This is Colorado Crown wool. It says Shetland on the label. It is a roving wool. All right. We are headed back over to the hand-dyed yarns to look at this lovely yarn brand. It is dyed by the owner, Diana's granddaughter. You guys, this Monarch colorway, is it just me or is it giving innovative? It's giving fresh. Speaking of fresh, these neons will never go out of style in my heart. I am not an 80s baby, but I did graduate in 2010, and that was a big time for neons. So let's take a moment to give this skein of Universal Yarn Uptown Worsted its due. This is the colorway number 337, aptly named Neon Yellow. Looks like there are 180 yards in a 3.5 ounce 100 gram skein. Here's that sea green colorway that you know I love right here. This colorway is called Mint Green. Before we go, I have to show you the Malabrigo collection at Woolly Mammoth Yarns. Their Malabrigo collection is quite extensive, and I'm sure it's because people love this yarn. I know Malabrigo has quite a large following, and in my opinion, I've always been really impressed by their different colorways. You can see I went to that turquoise colorway because I love it, but I also really love how the colorways have their own tag separate from the yarn label. It makes it really easy to see what colorway you are looking at. The white tag will refer to the yarn name, so there's different yarns under the Malabrigo brand, and this one is Arroyo. It is in colorway 886 Diana, which is interesting because that's also the owner of the shop's name. Looks like there will be approximately 335 yards in a skein of Arroyo. This yarn here from Malabrigo is called Ultimate Sock. Yes, let's see if we can find the yardage on this. Looks like there are 420 yards in a skein of Malabrigo Ultimate Sock. This one is in the colorway Teal Feather, number 412. Let's see what this is here. This is Arroyo, colorway 236 Umbria. And this one needs a little more love, so I'm pulling it closer to the front. This is the colorway 005 Anniversario. Before we go, we are also going to check out these skeins of Color Burst, or cakes rather, of Color Burst from Universal Yarn. I really like this colorway with kind of some pinks and peaches. It is in the colorway Romance. In a skein of Color Burst, there's going to be 200 grams with 660 yards in each skein. Again, I keep saying skein, but I definitely mean to say cake. Cake, cake, cake. Speaking of cake, this yarn is called Lollipop, or this colorway rather is called Lollipop. And again, we see it has 200 grams on the label. This yarn is made up of 65% superwash fine merino wool and 35% acrylic. This is the colorway Sunset. At Woolly Mammoth Yarns, you can even find like chenille plushie making yarn. This is so neat. There's 131 yards in a little skein of this Bella chenille yarn from Universal Yarns. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you in the next one.